Hey, what's up? It's Andy. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, this is going to be the beginning for my Try a Chapter Contemporary Edition. I am excited for Contemporary-a-thon happening sometime in September. Don't know yet. Can't wait for the announcement video. Praise bless. I'm not coming from Mel to the Innie. I will never say that again on my channel. Sorry. I'm gonna just film this vlog style over maybe the next day or so you'll probably end up seeing me later tonight, but I wanted to get on here when I had some lighting and show you the books I plan on reading. Basically, this tag involves picking 5 books, reading the first chapter of each, and I'm going to be doing it to where I pick which physical book or books are going to go on my Contemporary-a-thon TBR. Some people do this as an unhaul edition where whatever book or books they really are not into, they're just going to get rid of. And there are some versions where people draw their books out of a TBR jar instead of just picking them themselves. So I might do some more of these in the future. We'll see how it goes. The first book I picked is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I know that this involves twins, and I think I got spoiled for the book, so I'm not gonna say right now in case it really is a spoiler, but it involves a big loss in their lives, and I've heard amazing things about it, and I finally found this UK edition, so let's just try to knock out some of my physical TBR. Next is The Museum of Heartbreak by Meg Letter. Apparently this is about a girl that collects little trinkets from everyone who broke her heart. I've heard that it's cute. I know Chelsea Darling Reed's read it. I believe it was during a Contemporary-a-thon, and she thought it was cute, and I've had it on my shelves. So yeah, I'm gonna give the first chapter a try and see what I think. And I've got The Nowhere Girls by Amy Reed. This honestly is probably the one I'm the most excited about. This involves high school students tackling rape culture, so definite trigger warnings for that. And I've heard that this is a really empowering, feminist, fun read. And like I said, this might honestly be the one I end up picking. Then I'm gonna read The Only Thing Worse Than Me Is You by Lily Anderson. This is the same author that wrote Undead Girl Gang, which I liked. I can't remember what star rating I gave it right now. You know what? Let's check because I can. Okay, yeah, so I gave Undead Girl Gang 4 stars. I liked it. I think there's a Comic-Con involved. I know it's like a geeky romance, and I believe I heard it's a Much Ado About Nothing retelling. So very excited for that. I can't wait to check it out. And then finally, I've got Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi. This little buddy has some mixed reviews. I've heard it's either adorable and cute and you'll like it, or people absolutely hate it, and or hate read it like Allie from Hardback Quarter during her Reading Rush vlog. This follows a boy and girl who start a relationship over text message, and I guess it grows from there. That's really the only thing I know about it, but this was definitely a cover buy. I hope that you can see it okay. I have featured this in my aesthetically pleasing book tag. But yes, the black, blush pink, and the gold accents. I just hope what's inside is good, but I'm about to find out. Hey guys, it's later the same night. I filmed that on Saturday, so it is later Saturday, like 10:30. I'm in my robe because I'm feeling some Shane Dawson vibes, alright? I am about to read the first chapter of Emergency Contact. Let's go. I'm lost for words. Like, I just started skimming, to be honest. I think that this is already an unhaul. I don't know. I might give it a chance one more time after I've read the first chapter of the rest of the books. I don't know if I'm ready for any more reading tonight. I hate this Penny girl, honestly. And I think it's just the writing style right now. I don't know if it's just because I'm kind of tired, or this writing, I'm just can't get into this for anything. I don't know. And then it starts talking about being called bae and all this, and just bleh. I can't. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. What's up? So I finished the first chapter of The Only Thing Worse Than Me Is You, and I really do like this. These two main characters, Trixie and Ben, do not get along. Trixie is the point of view we get. Basically, Trixie wants to be number 3 in the class, and Ben and her are like always fighting for the number 3 spot in their class. They go to a gifted high school, so it's basically a bunch of nerds. So I love that, and I love how geeky this is, and I love the like hate to, I assume, love. I'm pretty sure this is a romance because there's 2 people kissing on the cover. Really enjoyed this, so this is a contender. This is really cute. Okay, so The Museum of Heartbreak. This had like a little introduction and then the first chapter, so I just read the first 16 pages. So far it seems okay. It follows this girl named Penelope, and she's like the typical like awkward geeky kind of girl, not knowing how to talk to this boy that she thinks is cute. I definitely do want to still read this, but it might not be my pick for this particular video. Nowhere Girls. So we'll see how that mess turned out, but I have finished the first chapter of The Nowhere Girls by Amy Reed. This has 3 main characters, Grace, Rosina, and Erin. Grace is the new girl in town. Rosina is Mexican, and she does not really fit in with the rest of her family, and so far there's been some interesting dynamics as to culture and feminism. She's starting to get pretty resentful of seeing her older male cousins being able to just basically do nothing, while because she's the oldest girl, she's suddenly in charge of taking care of all her little cousins, and has a part-time job, and is just watching her older cousin literally do nothing. So yeah. So far I am into this, but I don't think that this is actually something that I would want to read during a readathon. I feel like I'd want to take my time with it and not feel like I had to rush through it in a few days or something. The last book on the list was I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I'm not exactly sure how I'm feeling about this so far. So it involves 2 twins named Noah and Jude, male and female. And the first chapter is Noah when he's 13, and then the next chapter looks like it's Jude when she's 16. And from reading the synopsis, something happens, and like following Jude's timeline, 3 years later she doesn't talk anymore. And already in Noah's perspective in the beginning, she's basically the talkative twin, the outgoing one. So far it's interesting. I'm not sure. I think that this is one that I eventually want to read, but definitely not something I'm dying to finish right now. So after all that's said and done, which book do you think that I picked? Go ahead and just comment down below in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Only Thing Worse Than Me Is You by Lily Anderson. This is already all the way up my alley. I love a good hate to love situation and all the geeky fandom stuff. Like, come on. This is going to be making its way onto my contemporary-a-thon TBR for sure. Unless I change my mind, which I'm allowed to. Alright you guys, I hope that was enjoyable. I am going to go ahead and go to bed now. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Go ahead and just subscribe and check out some of my other videos. Bye!